Play who? What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kiss and then walk again, talk, talk, kiss and then talk again. Oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look at us. We are consistent. Clickety clack is at the helm.
Man, is this 2 or 3 weeks in a row?
Yeah, gosh, darn.
Love that
We
for
might
us.
actually start getting new people.
And then after that, next week should be interesting. I don't give that away yet, though. It's too early.
Okay. I'm like, uh-oh. Even I'm not sure.
No, we talked about this. I talked to who I talked to
Oh,
earlier.
yeah. Hopefully that does work out.
Should be fine.
Wasn't say before we went to countdown, I was like, it sounds like part of your day went well and part of your day not so much.
Literally, quite literally, just the ending of my day took a dump. My big ass just falling on the ground.
As you get older, you'll realize that you will be watching the ground as you walk.
It's not something I've ever done. I don't know why. Like,
Me either. I just randomly would just go trotting all over the fucking place. And a couple years ago, I didn't do that and snapped my knee backwards. And I was like, oh, well,
Or
this
you
is...
try to be funny.
What? All right. Well, James is muted for a second. Yeah.
I
So
had to.
gotta watch.
I don't know what that was
Yeah,
about. There was a whole thing.
that's all good.
Apparently, it was something I said earlier that it just shouldn't stay awake very late. So, like, when I message her or something at night, and she wakes up to go to the bathroom, then it's like, oh, yeah, we're going to talk about this. And I'm like, wait, no, I'm live. We're going to talk about it right now.
Give it an hour.
But, like, literally, one of probably the last, like, 5 years, the biggest running joke in our family was Get Up Jim, because we went to New York City right before Christmas, like 4 years ago. And so I freak out when I'm crowded. And New York City is obviously a great place to do that. And we also happened to go during it was called SantaCon. So like all the college kids within like the tri-state area, they take the train into New York City and they're all dressed up like Santa or the Grinch or some variation of that. So there were just a mass abundance of drunk people in New York City, like way more than normal. So I got annoyed as we're walking because we're trying to get back to the train station, and I was just like, I'm fucking over this shit. So when I get annoyed, I start becoming an asshole, and I'm pushing people out of my way. I'm just like, move, and I'm just like kind of swimming my way through the crowds, and everybody else is just behind me until we crossed an intersection, which I didn't know we were in. And I hit the curb and I fell directly on my face in New York City. And my mom's first thing was, "Get up, Jim." So now that has become the running joke with people is just "Get up, Jim," because everybody's like, "Yeah, when you fell, you kind of just did the worm and you popped right back up." And I was like, I don't even remember actually falling. All I remember was like feeling like somebody had just cut Paul Bunyan down and I was just a giant redwood falling. And then I was like, "Pop, I'm back up." And I just kept pushing people out of my way. But I do remember telling my mom, like, no, I just wanted to lay on the ground a minute, surrounded by all these people to be stepped on. But that had definitely become the go-to thing.
Funny.
Anywho,
There you go.
that's yeah. So I did fall today. Completely sober, mind you. This wasn't unfortunately this wasn't a drunk James thing. I was sober and I stepped off the edge of my sidewalk and the first thing that hit the ground was my knee, which now feels like it's probably pretty much broken in at least one point.
Jesus.
And I got blood all over my shorts, which I was so mad about. Because at that point, I was just like, no, fuck it. I'm finishing this. We're going to do this. And I was just like, my leg was bleeding the whole time. So now there's blood on my shorts. It was a whole thing.
But the tattoos are safe, so there you go. That's
I
all
was
that
so
matters.
thankful the tattoos were safe. I was like, I don't want to go get my fucking elbow re-tattooed, thank you. It was a weird place to get a tattoo. Even though my left arm is soon to be also getting elbow tattooed along with the rest of it. Anywho,
Lord of mercy.
next week.
How's everybody? Oh, are you gonna wait? Or are you gonna tell them?
Well, I don't know. We should probably wait another 15 minutes or so. Like we'll get 9:25-ish. It's 9:10 now. I did that math pretty quickly.
I'm here for the ride.
Me too.
Well, anybody that's here, how you doing, Ranger? It's good to see you. Maybe Maybe you shot the stream out to too many places and they're confused. I'm kidding. I don't know.
That's not possible. There's at least 1 on Facebook, and then we have 4 on YouTube. 5 on YouTube. I'm sorry. No, 4. I don't know. Somebody keeps joining and leaving.
I will say that for anybody that has Reginald on your Facebook, it's cool to see him out and about and doing well. So I'm glad. I'm sure he won't be here tonight because he's roaming the earth, enjoying life. So that's good to know. If anybody keeping up with Reggie,
Good that he's doing well, though. I know he had like a whole thing where he wasn't. He had some issues.
Yeah.
And now he's
But I mean,
doing
if he's-
well. So good for him.
If he's jotting around, then hell to the yeah. So hopefully we'll get him back, on the show, watching the show. But
I'm kind of disappointed
fun.
Keith hasn't said shit yet. Hey, Steven, what's up, man? Keith's fucking
How you doing?
slacking, bro. We're gonna have to talk with him.
is he on or just what? What's
I
going
don't
on?
know. No, I don't know that he's on. He just hadn't said anything. If he was,
He's probably busy. I'm gonna guess he's busy.
he literally watches us at his other job. There's no reason for him to be busy at this point. How you doing tonight, Steven? By the way,
what's
sorry,
up?
not to jump.
No,
I'm just hijacking your conversation.
just randomly saying shit. That's fine as usual. Whatever happened to Dave the weird kid?
So
That's a James question.
yes, I actually talked to Keith about that last week. As a matter of fact, Dave, he got hit pretty hard with the hurricanes.
Couple of times.
Yeah. So he's probably 2 hurricanes deep at this point, and he just hasn't had the time to do it. Like, he's working a lot, and it's Florida, so even though you work a lot, doesn't mean much. But he's still a part of the trio. He just doesn't have the time to devote to the show like he did previously.
Yeah, he's got more than 2 hands full
Yeah.
for a couple of years now. So, well, Steve, I'm glad this is your second time. Hopefully we don't scare you off or anything. Generally, what we do is we kind of just randomly talk for a little bit and get some more people in, and then we have some haunt news and randomly talk some more.
We do have some relatively
Keith.
exciting news. Oh, there
Hey,
he
Keith.
is. I knew it. That fucker's late. Yes, Dave.
The thing with Dave, as long as he's doing okay, you know what I mean?
That was why I was asking about him, because I was like, is he all right? Everything's fine. And I'm like, is he sleeping? What's happening? I guess he doesn't get much time to sleep anymore, so he just has too much going on.
Yeah, Jesus. How you doing, Keith?
We do have news, though, for next week.
News for next week.
Possibly. Can't say for sure. It currently is tentative. However, and by we I mean I did message Doug and spoke to him. I was trying to get him on tonight, but he is currently working on a haunt that is, I guess, somewhat in the middle of nowhere, and they don't have cell reception or service. So he said he would like to be on next week. So Doug Sheldon should tentatively be on next week.
Yeah. Dave works a lot of overtime and has his daughter on weekends. He probably won't go back to YouTube.
It's kind of sad that he won't go back to YouTube, though. I feel like eventually he can make his way back.
Yeah. It's probably just an extended hiatus.
I was wondering why this was looking so fucking stupid. I'm on the restream screen, so it's like everything is just dumb looking to me. I don't like it. I gotta go back to YouTube, which you're probably gonna hear as soon as I click it. What? When the fuck did Adblock Plus become so insane with their pricing? Shit was always free. Now it's fucking $40 a year. No, thank you.
Everything is starting to cost money.
I only ever used it to block fucking ads on YouTube anyway.
See, getting my stuff together to make new clacker slide gloves. Cool.
Wait, I'm gonna need the more. I'm gonna need more information.
About what a clacker slide glove is?
I know what a slide glove is. What the hell's a clacker? What do you need to get monetized? You need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to get monetized? Even though we're currently sitting at 111. I don't know why. Why in the hell do we have so few subscribers on YouTube when we have like 3,000 followers on Facebook? Doesn't make sense.
We've made enemies.
That we have, but we have. Well, no, you're right. We've made enemies.
Enemies who are no longer in the realm.
I just don't get it, dude. Like, everybody listens to us on YouTube, but yet we only have 111. Doesn't make sense.
1,000 subs and 4,000 watch.
That could literally be 4.5 of our old streams.
We'll get those numbers in the year 3000.
Hold on. I have to. I got to go back to look to see what the hell we're talking about here.
He said putting the fingertips on, making them clack. You know, clack. Hey, Spooky. How are you doing?
Hey, you know who Spooky is, Berlina. Love her. Also, again, happy birthday, even though we did this.
I think Dave will finally, I think he'll come back.
He should come back. Like, his videos were always pretty good. I just feel like she's okay. Okay, Mike.
What?
I don't know. It's what Berlin had said. He said okay.
Oh. I was like, what are we talking about? I know who Berlina is, damn it. I'm saying Spooky Sprouts because I'm trying to promote you.
The only reason you don't know this information is because you will not put popcorn on your pizzazz. There's going to be a Hoobie Halloween 3 simply because you refused to popcorn on the pizzazz.
Wait a minute, there's a 2 already?
No, maybe not. Is there not?
Oh my god.
I thought I that may have been some random shit I read, but now I got to look it up.
Dave is funny. Oh, your internet's acting crazy? Uh-oh.
Hoobie Halloween 2. Well, it came up in my search thing, so. Oh shit. Yeah, Hoobie Halloween 2 is in development at Netflix. Has no release date though, so it'll probably be like 3 years from now when they finally end their partnership with Adam Sandler. It'll be his last thing.
I was amazed, that he didn't do the last Hotel Transylvania.
What was that up to? 4?
Yeah, it's like I think it was 3 or 4.
Yeah. I
The
like the
second one's-
first two, but I didn't watch the other one.
Well,
If
the
there was
vacation one where they turned human was stupid. I didn't like the one. I think I liked 1 and 3.
I feel like but like Hotel Transylvania itself, as like the original movie, was super cool. The way they introduced what's his name to like being a part of the monster realm.
Uh,
I don't know who
okay.
played him, so I can't say.
who is him?
The redhead kid that was dating
Oh, his daughter.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who played him either.
It was probably Adam Sandberg if we were doing anything.
I like the one with Van Helsing.
Was that the second one?
You know, I don't remember. I don't think it was because I watched the first one and the second one came out and I was like, oh my God. I watched the second one and it sucked. I don't know.
Well, the second one was when him and the daughter were like trying to incorporate each other's lives into like a normal thing, if I remember correctly. Again, it's a cartoon, so I don't know for sure, but I feel like the second one was them just trying to like do monster stuff and human stuff, because the first movie was all about him trying to be like, oh, I accept this. And then the second movie was after they got married, and I don't know they had a kid at that time.
I think they did.
Might have been it. I don't know these movies that well, so
I think the third one was the one with Van Helsing was really good. I enjoyed it. But anyway,
I did see
The
a thing
second
about
one-
them talking about Monster Squad getting a reboot.
yeah, I just don't think that needs to happen.
I don't either. Monster Squad is honestly probably, as far as my childhood, like movies that related to me at the time that were horror related, is probably number one. If you were to be like, hey, what was something that you really loved when you were a kid that wasn't, like Freddy, Jason, Poltergeist, the other thing with Regan.
Oh yeah.
But Monster Squad was like that one thing that just kind of felt like it was like the Harold and Kumar of horror movies, or the Bill and Ted even.
Yeah. I just don't think there's no reason to be rebooting all these movies. I just don't feel the need.
Yeah, but they have no other ideas.
Well, that's true.
Even though I did see a thing that said Monster Squad was actually a second movie to another movie. But at this point, I can't remember exactly what the first movie was based on. But it was pretty significant. Oh, wait. Platinum Dunes producing Monster Squad remake.
Ugh. Spooky said apparently recent storms have damaged the wires on the poles. That will happen.
At least the storms do it. Around here, it's just drunk people driving into poles nonstop, which isn't even a lie. Like, between my house and where I work is an 8-minute drive, and I have seen 2 people crash into poles in the last year and a half. And I'm talking like the last one, which was maybe a month ago. The dude took the entire pole out. All of the internet cables are just dangling on this broken piece of wood. And they're just like, nah, it's fine. Nothing's broken. We're going to leave it till somebody complains. Fred Decker should blog it. Yeah. So let me look at this, because this was from December 2024. So, but this is right around the time that I remember hearing about them. Oh my God. I swear to God, at this point, having ad blocker is more of a hindrance than it is a help. I'm just going to turn it off.
Talking about for YouTube?
No. Just in general. It does nothing. All it does is get me fucking... All right, so... Fred Decker's 1987 original Count Dracula adorns the earth. Yeah. The amulet. The only ones. Platinum Dunes. Wait, what the fuck?
Well, at least they're doing something for Lena. Hopefully they didn't burn a pole down or something.
All right, I'm going to read this whole paragraph. If somebody can make sense of it for me, I would be appreciative. A brief piece of news, as Bloody Disgusting has learned that Platinum Dunes is producing the remake of Monster Squad for Paramount Pictures, and Fred Decker's 1987 original Count Dracula adjourns to Earth, accompanied by Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, the Mummy, and the Gillman. The Uglies are in search of a powerful amulet that will grant them power to rule the world. Now here, our heroes, the Monster Squad, are the only ones daring to stand in their way. Platinum Dunes, A Nightmare on Elm Street reboot arriving in theaters April 30th. So they're doing a Nightmare on Elm Street reboot?
Okay.
What
Like
the fuck does that have to do with a monster? Apparently I have to go.
Well, the biggest problem is you're reading this from Bloody Disgusting.
Yeah, I know. Apparently it's absolute nonsense, which I guess I should have expected. But still, the whole.
I'm surprised you can read anything on bloodydisgusting.com since
it literally
adds everything else.
I clicked nothing, and the next thing that shows up is Night of the Dead Sorority Babes, starring Lynn Lowry. Whoa. What the fuck does it have to do with the entire article I was just reading? Nothing. God damn it. I literally hate trying to read articles anywhere.
Yeah, I stopped going to Bloody Disgusting because it's just riddled with crap. Poor grammar, everything like it just happened to you runs together. It's crap.
Wolfman has nards. I do need to watch that.
Yeah, me too. I wonder where you can stream it at. Do you know?
I do have a t-shirt though that says Wolfman's got nards. So they're doing it. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up now. Steve Wang sculpted the new Gillman. Dave? What happened to Dave? Weird Kid Show Dave. Yeah, I know I'm behind. Yep. Gonna have to not deal with that right now. So Dave is currently dealing with life and being a father in Florida that just got hit by several hurricanes. So he just doesn't have the time to to do it. Although I have been reassured he will always be a part of the trio of terror. Terror.
The Terra.
It's so
Oh
weird.
my god.
Yeah, it's crazy though, because like when I was a kid, I had to go through like 4 years of speech class, and I feel like it's only recently become an issue again. I guess I'm regressing to my like first grade year of speaking. The English language has gotten difficult.
I don't know. I can't tell anything. I was just laughing because Terra. It's like how they say it in the South. It's the tray of Terra.
What's
Oh,
up,
okay.
Scream 31 Studios? Let's get a little bit of information on this name. What you do? What do you got? What are you doing?
We're doing good. How you doing? Scream 31 Studios. Hmm. Welcome to the show.
By the way, I literally have just uploaded an absolute shit ton of libraries to my computer for After Effects just because of what I'm doing at work right now. And I had to repurchase a license for Premiere Pro, which, by the way, has not gotten cheaper over the years. Fucking $92 a month.
Well, screw that.
Right? If I was paying for it, I'd be super pissed.
Almighty. Homeboy. Wait, Victor's our homeboy with a pet possum. Oh, neat.
What, an actual pet possum or like a Keith and Vic version of a pet possum?
Or
I feel like it matters.
is that like some sort of horn code?
Also, isn't it opossum? Opossum? Just said possum though.
I think it depends on which side of the Mason-Dixon line you're on.
Well, I'm currently on the north end of that list, but I still don't know. His name is Dilbert. I fed him cab. Oh, so it's alive. Holy shit. All right.
Food. That's cool. How long have you had the possum?
Bet you don't have any moles around your yard. Or ticks. I think
Or
possums
ticks,
eat
yeah.
ticks, right? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Uh-oh. What do you guys think about the shark prop that Lowe's may sell this year? I saw that.
I didn't. I'm going to look it up.
It's something different for
It's not,
Lowe's.
it's not a Jaws thing, though, is it?
No. You'll see it.
Well, we're coming up on an anniversary of Jaws, though.
Oh, is it? I doubt they're not that smart.
Lowe's shark prop.
I'm sure they stole it from somebody, but I haven't had the time to go see.
All I got was a 3.5 foot LED shark with gingerbread man. That
What?
is clearly not what I was looking for. Or
And time.
I also got
time to-
the shark pet with XL dust cup converts to handheld.
No, you need to wipe your cookies right now.
Yeah, I wipe my cookies so many times. It's unbelievable.
Opossum is a European possum. Possum is an American possum.
I don't know about that.
I will just say that's probably not something I'm going to Google.
Yeah, go ahead. Your cookies will get fucked up like mine.
Keith said, I saw it. I'd rather buy a fiberglass shark.
Lowe's Halloween shark. Oh, I see an inflatable.
No.
Actually, I see 4 different inflatable sharks. Who the fuck knew that Lowe's was doing this many things with sharks?
Google shark sugar.
I feel like that's going to get me put on a list. No, thank you.
We've done that before. Try Home Depot.
Home
Ranger says
Depot.
the shark might be Home Depot.
Home Depot shark.
Had to cough there because I said shark sugar too many times.
Oh shit. Why did it just do the Home Shopping Network? No, that is not a thing. Depot
Jesus.
shark.
You want to buy this shark?
Bro, the only thing to show up for Home Depot are the actual Dyson shark things.
Oh my God.
Home Depot
God.
shark Halloween decoration 2025. God damn, you gotta be so. All it does is give me fucking. Oh, wait, I found it. Wait, so it's just. All I have to go off of right now is currently a still image from somebody's.
Welcome back. Hey, Vic.
Oh, there
Well,
it
you're
is. Yeah, it's definitely not Jaws. But it is Home Depot. And that looks dumb as fuck. Wolf 97.7, 97.3, 105.5. Hudson Valley's New Country. Why was this the fucking thing it took me to? Did they actually do a whole ass article about Halloween's Home Depot? Home Depot's Halloween? Shut
I
up.
thought you were doing a sponsor for Sirius XM or something.
I was just reading what the damn thing says. It says it's Home Depot though. I'm literally looking at the only shark I've seen for 2025 shark related home improvement stores. Yeah. That's from Home Depot though.
Yeah. Scream I've seen Gore Galore and Distortions do shark stuff, but not recently. Just FYI.
Also, hi Vic. Sorry.
What's up, Vic?
I was doing things. Wires have been pulled loose from the poles across the highway. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up again. Yeah. That's the one from Home Depot. Not fucking Lowe's. Come on, god damn it. If you were still doing fucking YouTube videos on Code Orange, you would know this information.
He's not gonna have a lot of places to do Code Orange this year.
I'm just saying. I miss Keith doing his fucking Code Orange videos because he was always so goddamn cynical about what was going on. He's like, oh no, it's glitter. It's glitter. Fucking get it off me. Fuck you, cobwebs, says Vic.
Well, I just know that, if Keith does Code Orange this year, he's gonna have to supplement it by going to fucking Tom Thumb store or something. Oh, look, there's an orange Hostess Twinkie over there.
We don't know what Maynard's is doing. We don't have Maynard's over here.
Goddamn, everything else is closed. Fright Night Studios makes a shark.
There are probably 10,015 different places that make sharks. Keith does love glitter. That's why literally I've sent him nothing but glitter bombs.
That would totally fuck me. I'm sexy as fuck.
Well, you guys sort that out yourselves, all right?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You know where I stand. I have a Hyundai. Hyundai WRX.
Oh my God. Speaking of vehicles, this will rile Keith's giblets right up. I rode in a Ford Mustang Mach-E, and it was gorgeous. Oh God, it was so nice.
Was it the electric version?
Yes, all electric.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
It was so nice. And then I was in Uber, and the guy put it in unbridled mode.
Doesn't even work up here though. There aren't enough places to charge them. If I was to buy a fucking electric vehicle, I'd be so fucked. The only way I could go anywhere is if I charged it at my house. We have no charging stations up here. And that's between my house and Baltimore.
See, we're here in my area. When I say my area, Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, going to Texas, we have quite a few charging stations. We have quite a few just in this town.
We
But
don't.
it was, God, it was so nice.
It's too
Anyway.
cold, dude. Like, I swear to God, people that buy any electric vehicle up here immediately regret it because it gets so cold that, like, you couldn't even charge it at a charging station if you wanted to because it's like negative fucking 3 degrees for a month and a half.
Well, he just live to where it's too fucking cold. Of course, we snowed here, so I should shut the hell up.
You did get a bigger snowstorm than we had all the year, which is fucking stupid.
That was insane, and I'm paying for it now. 75-year-old galvanized pipes. Since Tampa Lame's girlfriend makes shopping vids, I'm out.
No. You are not allowed to stop doing your fucking shopping videos because Chris the girl makes shopping videos. I will make it a personal fucking goal to get you to have more fucking followers and views than those fucking people. Because that dude didn't even give a shit about Halloween until he got involved with her. And now it's all he does aside from baseball. And I just don't want to do it. Yeah, but your videos were fucking hilarious. They weren't just like, oh, here's what's at Maynard's. We got fucking glittery skull. Like, you would get pissed off about it, knock it off the shelf, and then go about your day. Like, I would rather watch you being pissed off at glittery things than 99% of the people that do the fucking, look what I found, it's Halloween related and it's only April.
I knew Keith would know somebody with a Mach-E. Vic's like, I wonder how much Halloween shit won't be out this year due to the tariffs. Well, for one, you've got large stores that won't be around in general. I think Big Lots is trying to come back, but I think it's going to be too little too late. Party City, all that kind of stuff.
I don't even know where there's a Party City anymore. Everyone in this area is gone.
Well, no, they're gone in general.
But I know, like they're. But even the stores themselves didn't even turn into like Halloween Party City, where we have all the balloons we've had for the last 6 years left over for your Halloween needs.
Yeah, that's all gone. That's the thing is, we're not gonna. It's gonna be.
I don't know who Shorty Tam is, so again, irrelevant.
Vic, if anything is not in the United States right now, I don't. It's gonna be. This is gonna be a very expensive Halloween.
I will say, working at the liquor store, like with what I do there, they always tell us about any like changes that are coming, and we've had nothing as far as like Irish whiskey that's coming in, the Sobieski that's from Poland. None of that shit's had any change whatsoever. So,
but see, that's the thing is, it's stock that was already
yeah,
here.
but the distributors would tell us way beforehand because God forbid they not get every penny they can. No, I'm just saying though, like I don't know, like it could be a thing 4 months from now, but currently,
yeah, but they don't know. They don't know. They don't know because the fucking number changes every goddamn 2 hours. It's like, what the, that's just, that's just something that's political. But that's the thing is, it's like the number changes every goddamn 2 days, and so if they wouldn't be able to tell you,
we have bigger issues at hand besides tariffs, which you and I both just recently discussed. And
yes.
Anyone that is online is going to be subjected to some rather scrupulous activities. And that's not politically speaking. That is what did we get? 30. How many days was it? It was like 38 days or 30. It was a really weird number for yeah.
What, the SSLs?
Yeah. Not
It'll
the
be
no,
47.
not the SSLs. The other one, the
CVE?
yes, CVE.
Oh, that
You said they extended it, but it was 11 months. That's right.
Yeah. 11. Once again, let's make up goddamn not a year, not 12 months, not 6 months. Let's make it 11 months. Let's have your cybersecurity okay for the next 11 months. You know, why not? And let's make the terror go from 2% to 1,000% in fucking 30 minutes.
Vic, I don't disagree with what you're saying. Only as long as you're doing stationary building. If you're trying to do any type of animatronics or something that needs...
Hey, Daryl, look, if that motherfucker needs an LED in its eyeball...
Yeah, you're going to pay more for it eventually.
Yeah, so... What's up, Daryl? So...
Hey, Daryl.
Yeah. I do partially agree with that, Vic, because if you have your supplies right now and you can do orders right now and not have to have anything come, like, you know, on a boat, but, you know, I've seen some of the companies that do with the electronics. I won't mention any names. I've seen them
I know what they
rushing.
do. We know what they do.
They're rushing. Yeah, well, I'm talking about like getting it in our borders as quick as possible.
Whose man's is this?
What?
No, that was a statement that I was making about the company that we both clearly know.
Vic said, "Well, we're gonna have some fucked up props missing shit."
Yeah, they're gonna have no LEDs, no micro boards. You better use fucking either air or hydraulic.
I mean, that still comes from a lot of that stuff at a good price still comes from overseas.
Well, yeah, no, I do agree though. Even to control the air or the hydraulics needs a micro board to control what happens. So,
well, the hydraulics come from overseas. I mean,
that's true.
You know, a lot of it's insane. But I think that's another shirt for the Honda industry. It's, well, we're gonna have fucked up props missing shit.
You're gonna have some goofy ass looking props.
And the picture would be a goddamn skull with its jaw missing because you can't move it. Okay, let me screenshot that. That should really be a shirt.
We still have to do fucking slinging hot glue and Temu though.
We got so much to do. Trick or Treat Studios is already sending out emails warning folks of price increases. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about another company that's selling some micro boards with their own custom stuff. That's about to get absolutely ass raped.
Yeah, don't give them any advertising.
No. I won't say the brand.
Latex
or what they do.
Yeah. I mean, so it's going to be very interesting, especially with, you know, East Coast is coming up, M8C is coming up, and the people are wanting to get as many orders as possible. But if you don't have your stock right now of whatever, you are either going to have to limit what you make to what you have on hand, or like Keith just said, Trick or Treat Studios is doing is prices are going to go through the roof, and we're talking like it's going to be prices that are unattainable for haunted attractions this year. Definitely mom and pops, you know, or home haunts. And I agree with Vic. You know, shit from Spirit Halloween that that's going to be like $600 for, a piece of shit. Um, I don't really know how they're going to do it because they definitely don't have their stuff here in the United States. That stuff is still being manufactured in mass,
I kind of feel
not
like that
here.
that really does apply to like even big companies that were at Transworld that everybody knows. Um, they do their own sculpting and making their own things, but they have a lot of shit that comes in very small parts.
Hmm. Well, Keith just said Froggies and fry props. Yeah, Froggies. You know, they could get by with the inventory of fog machines they have on hand, but the frog juice is made in house. But I'd be willing to bet you the containers come from China. The gallon jugs. I hear that China has built huge buildings that are now sitting empty, so I think it all is going to wait. Scream says, "Oh man, I'm worried for the stuff coming out this year. LOL, going to be five PP dollars with 3 left hands on it. What? 500. Okay, I was like, I personally have never bartered anything with 5 PPs.
I've only ever had one. That's all I can
Maybe.
do. My only offer.
We're playing with the Scream 500. That's what I figured. 3 left hands on it. That's true. 6 left feet. Good thing we make a lot of our. Yeah. So that's the thing. If you're like a mom and pop vendor like Vic and Keith and some of the other ones, and you don't have to
Spooky.
rely a whole lot.
He's been doing so much. Spooky.
What? Oh.
Spooky. Berlina. She's been doing so many things recently.
Oh, Spooky. I thought you kept saying Pookie, and I'm like, who the fuck is Pookie?
Who the fuck is Pookie? We ain't talking about Pookie. Goddamn, this isn't fucking Tyler Perry's Medea Boo.
Medea Boo. Froggy's machines. Oh, of course they're Chinese. I'm telling you, probably even their jugs. The jugs they put the frog juice in is Chinese. Frog juice is in house for them. It's all the incidentals. It's the incidentals that will bring the price up. It's going to get wild this year. And the sad part is, well, it's a good thing, but Halloween's on a Friday this year.
Well, I think it'll be a solid candy year. I don't think it'll be a solid haunted attraction year. Because they're all gonna be like, what do we do? Do we overprice our stuff, or do we do what we're doing and not make enough to pay our volunteers?
Half a slice of Caesar's pizza. Well, it's going to be a trickle down. Haunted attractions are going to spend next to nothing for new stuff this year. They're going to recycle. But then you're going to have people who can't afford $25, $50, $30 per ticket per person. So numbers are going to be down this year. Vendors are going to be prop vendors are, I think, not going to do that. East Coast Haunters Convention is going to be interesting. If we can get out some legitimate numbers and not, the Verpin Clerns that, I had such fun.
Speaking of which, hold on, let's go back to this conversation.
Played my shit. What conversation?
What was the new? What's the new? The new convention?
East Coast Haunters Convention.
No, that wasn't the one. It's when
you. Fuck! I mean, swear to God, ShutterCon.
ShutterCon. I was like SpookyCon, DickieCon. I sucked many a DickCon. I couldn't tell you.
Red TiaCon. No, just think like, what kind of con can we make where the name is actually trademarked and copyrighted and is well known, in the horror movie industry. Oh,
No,
fuck. Let's do ShutterCon.
Well-
And literally, you know.
let's imagine that they're not listening currently, and we're not going to get a message soon. Why?
No,
so
it's happening.
here's the thing, though. We have like 10 to 15 people that watch this show live, yet every single person that has any type of like major page or association fucking sends us messages about what we talk about. Like,
Yeah.
it's happened every time.
Well, no, yeah, not with T's, with a D, like
Shudder.
Shudder?
The TV show channel. Was it Shut? Yeah,
Or-
it was.
or let's come in the 21st century and say the streaming service, but we'll go with TV.
But it did start on TV though. Like Shudder was like a regular like direct TV thing because I literally had to purchase it as a part of a package.
which was still streaming.
No,
wasn't
this was before streaming even was a thing.
We have an incoming DM. So Scream put D's instead of T's and look it up. And I think it's hilarious that this is not being done by Shudder.
Hold on, wait. I got this.
What? Oh, Christ.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Ready?
Uh-oh. What happened?
God damn it! It didn't bubble enough to make the actual vape sound. I feel it. That failed. That failed so hard.
Don't hurt yourself. Okay, hold on. I got it. Let's go back. Berlina's making big ass pumpkins.
Which I
That's
said
found.
was my thing, which
Yeah.
I literally have on both of my hands.
Ranger says price of chocolate's increasing. It's going to get worse. Buy it now. Just regular chocolate. Freeze it and put it in a pumpkin bowl. Doesn't have to be from a Halloween bag. Keith is right. It's going to be a rehash year. It's going to be a rehash year. It really is. And then ShutterCon. Leonard says ShitterCon.
ShitterCon.
I got paid for HauntCon.
ShitterCon, these nuts, bitches.
Lord.
I love it. It's always a Leonard joke. He's not even necessarily the brunt of these jokes. It's just
No, it's just now like
the messages have just
Yeah.
made it a thing.
so yeah, so I was going through my Facebook whatnots and I'm like ShutterCon came up and I'm like the what down? I'm like, oh. And of course, it's in Tennessee.
It has to be against IP. If they're not actually associated with Shudder, they're gonna get fucking lit up, and I will report them myself.
I think you need to do that in general, just as soon as you can. But that's the thing is, it's like Shudder is not a common word. I mean, it is when you shudder, you're like, ooh, But come on.
We can watch
come on.
Arcadian featuring Nicolas Cage, currently on Shudder. VHS
be done.
94 because it's like the fifth VHS movie, which, by the way, VHS when it came out, like the original one, amazing. It was terrible, but it was amazing. It's like nobody really appreciates any of the Evil Dead things until recently, and now everybody's like, I love Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. I'm like, you motherfuckers literally have never watched any of those movies, but they re-released it with a new thing, and now it's a whole fuck popular mainstream things.
Uh.
They're just bad.
But-
Don't fall for it.
Okay. But yeah, rule number one, folks, is don't try to do a convention using someone else's name and think you can get away with it. It's something's going to happen, and I think it's going to be.
Don't be a trick ass bitch.
So So anyway, if you feel like it, look up ShutterCon with 2 D's, not 2 T's, because if you go to ShutterCon, you'll get some Home Depot bullshit.
Then feel free to report them to the actual company
Shutter. Yeah.
behind Shutter.
And the deal is absolutely no, it has nothing to do with them, because if you go to Shutter on Facebook, there's nothing about this thing whatsoever. And if they were doing it,
they
they'd
would
be
have their
pushing it.
trademark on it.
Yeah. So yeah. And then if you see what this ShutterCon is, you'll notice it's like a haunt and horror convention. It's just, to me, it's pathetic. But
I dare a motherfucker to do a home haunter convention. I fucking dare them to do it.
Yeah, well, we need to dare ourselves to do it.
Well, that's a different story. But
That is
we have definitely cornered the market. All right, like if anybody's ever heard of a home haunter convention, we still own the fucking Twitter/X rights to it, so we're still there.
Can you imagine if we had actually, when we were approached about buying HauntCon, if we had bought it for $350?
Oh my god, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how to feel about making these comments.
Well, Doug and Chris did a fantastic job with it. I'm just saying.
That was pre-Doug, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like, I feel like it was.
Leonard came up. Leonard, DM'd us.
Oh, we're getting a DM now. Holy shit!
What?
It's a Keith joke. DM incoming.
Well, I thought for real. I'm like, yes.
I would love that. Bring it on. What are you gonna say?
$350. So
I'm just gonna start making fucking YouTube videos since Keith doesn't want to do it anymore. I'm just gonna start going around to all the Lowe's and Home Depots around here, being like, "Look at all this glitter. This is bullshit. These props suck."
Okay, Daryl, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
See you, Daryl.
He suck. Glitter's made in China, so of course
We can't even have glitter skulls anymore. Fuck our lives.
No more glitter skulls, and they're only gonna have one LED eye because they're too damn expensive.
Hello, YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty typical. By the way, your name is now on our stream, so prepare. Brace yourself.
Right.
For all the fun joyness that comes along with being a part of this shithole.
Lord.
2 toxic dickheads just streaming nonstop.
Yeah, but we've survived the storms. Can't say that about some other.
We fucking survived COVID.
Oh God. And we say that as a streaming and everything else, but yes, we have survived COVID.
I did have it twice. Sucked both times, but the show had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I don't think you get COVID through.
I don't know. I feel like some of the After Dark things, you might have got some kind of disease, COVID or otherwise. There were definitely some shenanigans that may have put us on a list.
on a shenanigans list. Whew. All right. Are we going to keep going? You want to wrap it up, or what's
No, we can wrap it up soon. I actually have to be up, not super early tomorrow, but at relative time. Hello, YouTube. Why does this sound like Keith doing his intro?
Because that's what it is. Well, I figured we'll go ahead and do an intro out since we're being relatively consistent. Because I think my neighbors want me to go across the street and have some hot tea on the porch.
You're gonna get some fucking catfish, aren't you?
Catfish? You mean mullet?
Mullet, yeah, shit. Sorry, I've been watching too much YouTube. All they've been doing is catfishing, and I'm like, I wouldn't eat that either.
you said that, and I could actually taste the tasteless catfish in my mouth. I'm like, oh,
The tasteless catfish versus the mullet.
what's a lot of fat and all? We're not going into this. We need to go. God damn it. Melina, thankfully, same here with me and my folks, but but yeah, we'll go ahead and wind it down. Since we're being consistent, which we appreciate y'all putting up with our crazy shit. That way James can go and, I guess go do a blood infusion.
Blood infusion.
Well, transfusion, since she lost all the Ranger. There's probably stuff in mine, but I tell you what, I need to work on that. Next time we come on, maybe there'll be some more stuff. But right now, nah, it's all kind of dead.
Just don't ask for the Arby's 6-hour roast beef.
those are gone. I can't believe I had those. We'll let you know next week, but
I can't believe I have them now.
Oh, well, that's true.
Which I watched, unbelievably.
Drunk or not drunk? I think you need to try
it was actually sober, but I feel like maybe drunk might make it a little more special.
All right. We're out. Thank you all so much, as always. Take care of each other. Be excellent to each other. We'll see you next Thursday. Hope we got Doug coming on. We'll let you know. And yeah, just stay safe. Happy Easter if that's your thing, which it is over here in Florida. And
in Florida, you just generalize the whole state. You're like, nah, it's Florida. We do those things.
If I don't say that, like, goddamn DeSantis will come after my ass because I don't celebrate Easter. A cocksucker. Anyway, take it easy. Thank you so much. Clickety clack. Lead us out.
We always do. I always lead us out, and then he has something to say before I end it. But yeah, no, we also do celebrate Easter here in the fucking crazy ass northeast mid-Atlantic region. But yes, good night. Have fun, and don't forget that everyone else kind of sucks compared to us, because it's all the evidence you need to be fair. But good night. Bye.
Be excellent to each other.